I guess we all have heard the saying before that life is a stage. We all have some time that we come on this stage. We're all given a period of time on this stage to perform. And after that time, you all know what happens when a play ends. You have to leave the stage and make room for others. But what is your script? What is that script that you are getting on stage with today? That's what I want to know. It's a new year. Are we just going to keep using the same old script? And what was it anyway? I know for me, I want to keep living until I'm dead. And by living, I don't mean just breathing in and breathing out. I want to keep thriving. I want to keep doing new things. I just don't want to stop trying. I want to keep doing, because the fact here is that every time somebody dies, to me, it's a reflection period. It's to me like, if I'm offered this opportunity to still be here and alive and well, somebody wanted to be here today. Somebody who had a better script, somebody who had a better plan, somebody who had a goal to achieve. They wish they would have been here today in my place. But their time is out. And the sad thing about it is that we never know how soon it comes. We never know when it comes. We never know how it's going to come. But I believe we all were put on this earth with something to do something with. That's my belief in humanity. I believe that every person that God placed on this earth, He gave a gift. And to you, He gave that gift. Like the Bible says, go ye, be fruitful, multiply, fill the earth. It did not just mean come and have babies and increase the population on earth. He meant those gifts that He also gave unto us. We should come and use them wisely, make beautiful things, create beautiful things, because each of us are creators. Like God Himself, when He created us, He said, let us make man in our own image, in our likeness. What do you think of yourself? God created you with a special gift to come and create something out of. He gave you that gift that He Himself has, the gift of being a creator, the greatest creator of all. And He said, let us make man in our own image. So how do you see yourself? If you are created in the image and likeness of God, definitely, my friend, you are a creator. So what are you doing with that talent, with that gift that God has given unto you? There's a light deep down inside of you waiting to shine. What are you waiting for? There's somebody who wanted to shine a light today, I believe. There's someone who wished they were alive. I believe there are a lot of people who have plans for today. Some of them I know more. Some of them are maybe in the hospital beds. Some of them are maybe at home and sick. Doctors have given up on them. But you, my friend, you are well, you are alive. You're walking around. How do you see yourself? What's the script that you have? And I know somebody's going to say, oh, well, I can't do anything about this life because God numbered my days. He knows what's going to happen. But the time that you are given here, what are you doing with it? God has the master plan for every one of us life. But that still doesn't mean that you can't do something with the time that you have today. That even means that you should do more things with the time that you have today. Because you don't have the master plan. You don't know when you're going to be recalled from the stage. We all come on here. We have a period of time to perform. And we get distracted by a lot of things during our performance. We get distracted, some of us, by what people say about us, what people think about us. Some of us, we get distracted by the things that we see, the things that we hear. But all of those little distractions, they're taking away time. They're eating our time. And of course, like I said, we don't have the master plan. And so we don't know how much long the time we have to. We all come on here, and that's the disadvantage. We're not told how long we're here to be for. So I believe that while we're here, we should make the most of it. Because you could go to bed healthy and don't wake up the next morning. Or you could walk down the street, leave home really healthy and walk down the street and maybe never come back home. So what are you doing with the time that you can speak, that you can walk around, that you can use your hands, that you can use your feet, that you can think? What are you doing with it? It's time to think about life in a new way. If you've never done that before, I urge you, my friend, start thinking about life in a new way. See life every day as a gift that was given unto you. Don't think it's all unto you. No, you cannot pay for it. See it as a gift. The most cherished gift that you will ever get is the life, the time that you have to be here on earth. And what do you want when you're out of this stage? Do you want to be remembered for something? Do you want to be remembered by something? Or do you just want to pass through? I will let you think about that for a little bit. Do you just want to pass through this life? Or do you want to make an impact? Do you want to leave this world and be remembered, not just as an individual, but maybe as an institution, or as somebody who touched the life of another person? I know that's what I want to be remembered by. Life is short. Stop getting distracted by everything you see, everything you hear. Stop getting distracted by what people think about you. We got to remain focused on that goal of yours. And this is why I just don't encourage people to set goals. I encourage people to set goals and set up systems that you work with. Because you have to have a system in order to achieve any goal that you have. People set goals. Yes, we all do. But how many of us work on them? because we don't set up the system as to how to achieve them. We just write them down and say, we want to do this, we want to do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But how are you going to do it? It makes it easier if you have a system. It makes it easier if you have a script that you're going to play by, because that helps to guide you, not just looking on the wall or looking on your mirror or looking at that goal that you wrote. Oh yes, I want to be this person, I want to do that. Maybe if you have a goal, you have a timeline attached to it. That makes it more significant. It gives you a schedule that you have, because you know you have to work within a time frame to achieve that. And so you're going to go ahead and put more pressure on yourself to get that done. But like I said, sometimes we get distracted by the things that we see, things that we hear. A lot of things around us distract us on this stage of ours. We don't remain focused. And so a lot of us don't end up achieving even half of the things we want to achieve in life. And it's time to get off the stage, because we get distracted by everything. And some people care about how people think about them. Oh, this person said I'm dead, so I can't do this. Oh, this person said I cannot do this, and so yeah, I'm still sitting here. And I know it's one thing with us Africans, it's a thing. I mean, because we're considered people from third world countries. We're considered the least among the race, maybe. And so we just take on this notion or this mindset that people have about us. We take it on, and that's all we express as a people. From generation to generation, we express inferiority, or I mean, we just see ourselves as the least people. And we always want to think that even when God has taken us from one stage to another, we still live with those limitations in our heads. We tag them on ourselves and we walk around with them. Even though we know that God created every one of us. But we still walk around with limiting beliefs. And I know there's one thing that, if not any other thing, holding back a lot of Africans with great potentials, it's just because of our beliefs, because of the mindset that we've developed, because of what we heard from others about us. So we've developed the mindset that we're just entitled to struggle. We're entitled to be the ones who do the hardest work on planet Earth. We're entitled to be the most impoverished ones. That we are supposed to die being poor. Because first thing, a lot of us have been told that, I mean, wealth, you have to do some rituals, wicked rituals before you be wealthy. And so our mindset about wealth and money and everything, our psychology is kind of different. And it affects us in many different ways. And we live with those things every day in our hearts, in our heads, and we pass them down from generations to generations. And it has cost us a lot of things. And I like to say to people, it's more expensive to be poor. It costs too much being poor. Poverty costs you your life, the lives of your loved ones. It costs you your health. It costs you, I mean, just so many things. You can't live. You're just surviving. So it's so expensive. But I want to urge you today to take another look at your script. Just take another look at your script. I will look at mine. My script is not to give up. Never giving up. Remain focused. Stay focused on the things that you want to do. Be so focused until nothing can distract you. No matter what you are, no matter who you are, no matter where you are, where you're from. Write your own script. Don't allow anyone to be the writer of your script. No, do not. Do not allow people's opinion of you to control this life, this time that you have here. Because one day, if you are one of those, my friend, who will have some time to know when you're about to leave this stage, I know if I have that time, if God ever afford me the time to live this life, and to know when my day is going to come or when my time is going to come, to send me that signal that time is closing up, I want to ask myself, did I live enough? Did I touch someone? Did I change a life in a positive way? And I want those answers to be checked yes.